Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 3. Let's see where adventures can be taking us next. So in our last episode, we worked our way through Smoldering Lake and took on the Demon King, and now we're going to be heading on over to Ariandel. Did stop over here real quick because Henri hasn't moved on. Looks like a prism stone was dropped here. I do wonder, because it's been a while, wonder how her quest is going, because we talked to her before going into Smoldering Lake. So I wonder if she will be waiting for us, or he'll be, in this situation, if he'll be waiting for us in Yorshka's church, or Church of Yorshka. Because typically we talk to Henri after taking on the Smoldering Lake area, and then we kind of don't talk about Smoldering Lake much to Henri, and then kind of moves on from there. But in this situation, we kind of did it in reverse a little bit. But let's continue along here and go to one of the most cool atmospheric moments of the entire game as far as reveals of an area. It's really hard to beat this spot right here. You can already see it. Ariandel of the Boreal Valley. That is just amazing. It doesn't get much better. I always like to take a moment to look at everything. You can see the distant manor over that way. The dungeons would be over that way as well. You can see where you fight Pontiff, way over there. On Rolando, up in the corner. And the city of Ariandel. Just amazing. There we go. Not much over that way, and we do have our friend about to show up any moment here once we cross a little further. Always interesting time taking on the Pontiff beasts. There we go. Pontiff's right eye. I don't think it's a ring we're going to want to use, but just to take a look at it. Boost attacks as long as attacking persists. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides those rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. I believe we used both Pontiff rings in our last playthrough when we were the Frozen Knight, which was a lot of fun. It is amazing how effective Frost actually was. But onward we go. And seeing as we've got the small doll, we can work our way right through the barrier. Now I think we should be able to do Cirrus's quest. She should be right over here. There we go. Answer Cirrus of the Sunless Realms. One of the other cool characters in the game for sure. Cirrus is pretty awesome, as is her story. I always like to try to complete her quest. we go.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Kraton the Wanderer. Kind of cool to see a throwback from Dark Souls 2 into Ariandel. And Sirius' quest, of course. Do a nice little reset, grab the clump of moss right there. Soul of a Weary Warrior. Always hard to find all of the items because the lighting makes everything look like an item. That should be about it. There's lots of friends waiting for us over here. Oh my. There we go. Nice, that one backstab does the job for them. He might not come toward us at all, which is kind of a shame because there's a guy waiting for us. There we go. And then another friend over here. A large Titanite, and of course the Pontiff Knight curved sword, amazing weapon. Highly recommend that one. Great for quality builds. The weapon art is just crazy. The amount of damage it can do to enemies weak to frost. Nothing over that way. Kind of missed that one. I think that's all the items over here. There we go. The Fire Witch is pretty awesome as well. Oh my goodness. such a fun weapon. The Immolation Tinder, I believe they use. Oh my goodness. Large Titanite. Got more Pontiff Knights over here. Is he going to make his way over? I think he might. Oh boy, they're both coming over here. That's not good. There is that frost buildup. We are going to try to get that bonfire real quick. Or anything else. Just to make sure we have it, of course. Okay, Henri's here, so that is good news. Okay, now we can take on those two knights without any worry. Forget if these guys are going to come on down yet. Nope. Oh, they both see us again. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Twinkling Titanite. A large Titanite. Of course, we have an evangelist over here. Always a fun time encountering them. There we go. For a oh, the spike mace, awesome. Doris' Gnawing, and the Evangelist Trousers, as well as the Witch Tree Branch. Now, I don't think the casting spell buff is better, but it is, I think, faster casting compared to our Heretic Staff. Okay, let's see here. We did pick up... We can't use Doris' Gnawing quite yet, just because we don't have the faith for it. But it is one of the spells we're going to be using, or miracles, I should say. 25 faith. Ooh, we're far away. Miracle of Doris, the deranged evangelist, summons great insect swarm to feast on foes. Those who linger too long on the brink of the deep will often slip. Doris is sure to have wallowed in this darkness, intoxicated by its peril. So once we get the crystal chime, which is a ways away as well, we'll be able to use sorceries and miracles at the same time with the same type of catalyst. So then we will be switching in between some sorceries and Doris' Gnawing to get the full crystal blood aspect of our character. So that should be a lot of fun. But we don't get the crystal chime until the Duke's Archives. So we are, or the, I think that's what they still call it. It's something like that. Grand Archives. I think that's what they call it in Dark Souls 3, the Grand Archives. Okay, large Titanite.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Please, take this. Recompense for my foolish request. And also a token of protection. May the flames guide your way.
Ring of the Evil Eye.
Ah, you are brave indeed, to face your duty alone. I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide your way. Ah,
Okay, there we go. I don't think there's a big description for the Ring of the Evil Eye, but we can check. This ring captured the foul spirit of an evil eye. The horrid spirit nearly destroyed Stora, but was eventually defeated by the sword of one most noble. Absorb health from each defeated foe. Okay, let's kind of rest right here real quick. Okay, let's travel to Firelink for a moment. I assume Yol is dead now, if I had to guess. I wonder if Yuria has shown up. Though we haven't taken any of the levels from Yol, so maybe he's not dead.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile, bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
Blessed Mailbreaker and Silver Cat
If you
Ring.
require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you require...
Okay, there we go. Of course, we got Grey Red over here. And Yol has died, I believe. Okay, there we go. Can probably level up our Flamberge a little bit.
Ah, just wasn't he?
Oops, still need chunks. One more chunk.
Pretty.
Okay, just in case, let's see if, what's his name? Hawkeye or whatever his name. I always forget his name. See if he's out here after we defeated High Lord Wolnir. Because I'd like to say you have to talk to him after each boss battle, but I could be wrong on that. It was over here last time. Oh! Gotta put the dog. Whew. There we go. Hawkwood, that's its name. Hawkwood's shield. Yeah, Hawkeye is an Avenger, not in Dark Souls 3. Okay, let's see his shield. Shield that belonged to Hawkwood, a deserter from the Undead Legion. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers does not normally allow for the use of shields. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers would not allow such a shield, and Hawkwood's very possession of it was telltale of his defeat. Okay, there we go. His quest has progressed now. I think we don't really hear about him until the Consumed King's Garden area, which is a ways away. we can probably actually level up once.
Welcome home. Speak very well. Then Tuthaken.
Okay, we can get health, endurance, dexterity. We're still doing okay, but I think a little bit of intelligence to get some more access to some spells might come in handy.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Henri has gone, and we have to take care of this pilgrim over here to make sure that Henri doesn't get put into that quest line, which I don't think would matter anyway, because we didn't do any of the stuff with Yol, but just in case.
Oh, my. I see you're unkindled. For a pilgrim such as I, all tucked in and awaiting death, to have this honor, this presages a most glorious death indeed. Praise thee. Praise thee. Oh, for a pilgrim. Lady Uria.
And we get Chameleon, which is a spell we're not going to probably use, but we did have to take care of the situation. Otherwise, he was going to take care of Henri, which is not what we wanted. Lost sorcery from Ulasil transformed into something inconspicuous. Far from formally developed, this magic was instead born from the mischief of a young girl who sought relief from the solitude of the woods at dusk. Which makes you think of dusk. Because now we can actually do Henri's quest involving Aldrich, which we have not done in one of our playthroughs yet, so I thought that'd be kind of fun to have. Just to mix it up a little bit. Proof of a Concord kept. One of the harder items to farm for, that's for sure. I think when I did the dark magic character, or hexing character, 10 proofs of Concord kept gave us a special ring. Oh! That allowed us 2 additional spell slots. But getting those 10 was a long time coming, because it took forever. Because you essentially just farm these Silver Knights in on Orlando. It takes a long time. Undead Bone Shard. Oh right, we're not embered, so Creighton's not going to invade over here. Guess it wouldn't hurt. There we go. No, he should invade. There we go. Right by the tree. Oh my god. Okay, he is out of Estus. Oh, we got a divine blessing in them. That's pretty fun. And there we go. Dragon Slayer's Axe. There we go. Don't know why that was happening. Had to reset that a little bit. More Pontiff abominations, of course. Rusted gold coin and kukri. This area is always so dark. I wonder if we throw on our torch, if this will be a little more fun to travel through. There we go. Can actually see now. Blue bug pellet. Ooh. Forgot about you. I think we've got everybody down here. Striving stone. Oh, he fell down. Oh, just missed that spot. That's a bummer. Thought there was more ledge there than there was. Blue bug pellet. And there we go. Yorshka spear. I've never really used that weapon, but I'm sure it's a interesting experience. Just take a quick look at it. Treasure gifted to the Yorska Church is enchanted by a soporific spell and was surreptitiously worshipped by Ariandel slaves. As a weapon, it is part spear and part hammer, the former allowing thrusting and the latter allowing strikes. Pretty cool looking, actually. Okay, we don't need our torch on anymore. Go. And did our crystal lizard run already? There we go. Twinkling Titanite. Blood gem. A ring of sacrifice. Green blossom. Okay, large soul. And this should be great heal, I believe. There we go. Green blossom. And another green blossom. Kind of see where we started now. Came out of there after the catacombs of Carthus, worked our way along the bridge, worked our way through Ariandel, and out over here. Now we just have a little bit to take care of for Ariandel and wrap up that area. Now we tend to save Pontiff for after Yorm, just feels like it's a little easier to handle that way. Get a couple more levels, get a little stronger. Because Pontiff is just a little more challenging than Yorm in my opinion. course, a great spot for farming souls. If you have the Shield of Want and the Silver Serpent, or Covetous Serpent Ring, you get like 900 souls per enemy over here, which is pretty awesome. Because even 750 is a lot. Dung pie, awesome. Well, it's a dung pie down here. And there we go. Excrement-covered ashes, always fun. Unclean umbral ash coated with excrement. Perhaps it's possible the hand made a Firelink shrine could turn this into a few new things. Oh, to savor the sweet pungency, but once more. Ugh. Always a little gross. And Sequard.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegward of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Emit Force.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Some Siegbro.
To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
There we go. Nice.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yhorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And Siegward's going down. Of course, his duty involves Yhorm, which is kind of a sad mission he's on. Share some soup with Siegward. And there we go. A large Titanite and Divine Blessing. Oh my goodness. Silver Knight shield. Arrow went right through us. Okay, some more large titanite. The Leo ring. Smo's great hammer. And another divine blessing. Awesome. Okay, more large titanite. Anything over here? I always forget. Nope. This area can be a bit of a handle sometimes. Oh. Londor Pale Shade is invading us. Oh, it's because we killed the pilgrim. Oh boy. And there we go. Got the mannequin claws, of course. Forgot all about that guy. He is not happy. Oh, those lovely dogs. Backtrack a little bit, get some space. Whew. Like I said, this area can be kind of a lot to handle sometimes. Forgot about there's another dog. Oh my god. Well, there goes our ember. Did it at the beginning of the episode and it's gone. That's a shame. But onward we go. Let's go get our souls and complete that section. We were so close, too, to the shortcut. good. I do not think that the Silver Knights respawn, but I could be wrong about that. Ziegward is still just hanging out. Oh, they're gone. Because we have like 40,000 souls on the line over here. Don't want to lose those. Stuck by the dogs again. Oh my god, we gotta get out of here. Let's get those souls real quick. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Danger zone. Don't want that frost to proc. One moment is all we need here. Oof. My goodness. But we got it. I actually think we're really close to that shortcut. It's like right over there. So that would have been unfortunate. Let's make sure we get this first. There we go. Large Titanite. Okay, more large Titanite, and then we take the ladder on up. Yep, we got a frostbite on that. Okay, blue bug pellet. Okay, soul of a weary warrior. There we go. And one more friend over here. really close to the edge. There we go. Okay, let's unlock our other shortcut down here. There's the other one. Okay, another ember. Oh my god, a friend already waiting for us. Pontiff Knight Crown. And there we go. Soul of a Weary Warrior. We actually want to drop down, I believe. Bring up the Sun's Firstborn. And Lightning Gem, nice. And then of course... Magic Clutch, not sure we'll need that. We have it available if we do though. It would enhance some of our spells. Okay, I think we are all good here. So I think in our next one, we're going to head on over to the Distant Manor and work our way toward the dungeons. And then get closer to Yorm, and then after Yorm, make our way over to Pontiff, which is, and he's right up there. Save him for after Yorm, though. And we completed our loop. Awesome. Actually, I think there was one item we didn't grab. We don't use the item, but it's right over here. Roster of Knights. There we go. Okay, and with that, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.